Hey, all my fishing fanatics out there. Welcome back to Pacific Northwest Fishing Garage, and welcome to the garage, guys. You haven't seen from my previous video, this is my good friend Rick here. He's the one that is behind the scenes, doing a lot more of the reviews, a lot more in-depth why I'm making the videos and telling you guys about the reviews. He also tells me and recommends certain things to purchase so we can do reviews on. And there is a certain bag that he had in a spot, he picked it up, and we're going to do a review on that bag. But prior to getting that bag, guys, if you see my previous video about the different bags that I talked about while taking fishing, you know, I also talked about the big bags that I use from Ozark Trail. Of course, this is a bag I talked about that you could store a lot of stuff in here, but it got too heavy for me. Didn't want to carry 80 pounds worth of product somewhere, so I ended up getting Ozark's newer bag down here, and it's been working out great for me. It can hold quite a bit of stuff. But also, too, that I also recommend a regular backpack, $10, $15 from Walmart, will work just as well as any of these other ones. It just won't have certain features. Now, this other backpack we're going to bring up here in a little bit is going to have a lot more stuff I think you guys are going to really enjoy. But we're going to get more in depth out here in a minute. Now, if I remember correctly, you're the one that is now using this bag. So tell us a little about how you think about this bag so far now.
As far as cubic inches of how much space you have a lot of space, different little pockets, small pocket, medium, big, bigger, smaller, small. Different compartments, lots of room for lots of gear. I mean, this bottom little zipper here, double zipper, you can do it. And you got space for 4 different little boxes that you can use. You zip that up, you zip up this, you get in here and you get like smaller little gear, and you go down here, you can put first aid kit in here, which I do. I have first aid kit down in here. This upper kit up in here, you have even more room for more gear, which I just throw random little jigs and hooks and
Now, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've used the bag, but it's got a cooler, right?
Yep, it's got a cooler on the top. In this top portion, it's of course filled with fishing gear, first aid kit, and all that stuff. Duck collar, just in case. But yeah, it's got a cooler in here, so if it's a hot day, you can throw a cooling pack in there. Throw a couple sandwiches, bag of chips, a couple pops in there, and you're good to go for the entire day.
So then, my main question on this bag here.
Yep.
It's got a rod holder, which is always good.
Yep.
But what's the biggest downside of this bag to you?
Biggest downside to this bag, I would honestly have to say, is for as much gear as I have in this bag, it gets heavy. And with heavy bags, when you're going downhill, this bag's going to bounce on you, and there's no hip clips. This bag would be perfect with hip clips with the amount of weight that it has.
But my question for you, with the amount of weight that's in that bag right now, would you say that you're okay to go ahead and hike up 3 miles to go fishing?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, so we both agree that this bag's got ample storage for whatever you want. In reality, you can bring clothes, you can bring a whole entire camping set in here if you want to, with your fishing stuff. So it's really good. Now, of course, if we're talking like that, going hiking in 3 miles or camping and staying, perfect bag. Because you know you're going to be there. The weight won't really bother that much. I mean, you'd be tired, but hey, perfect bag for that. But my personal opinion, walking long distances or going, that's not a great bag.
Nope.
Now, that's one of the reasons why I downgraded to these smaller bags, because like the Ozark Trail one here, I think it's got 2 things to tackle in it, a couple pockets, got their little rod holder, cup holder, and then of course a regular backpack is my surf bag. So this one is probably gonna be about as heavy as that one, only because I've got 8-ounce weights in there.
Yeah.
But it's a regular $15 Nike backpack from Walmart. They all do their job. The biggest thing though for me is the weight. That's why I got rid of and downgraded to smaller bags or smaller backpacks, because of weight. For me, walking 5 miles, even if I'm on the beach, walking and carrying that, I don't want to carry that. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah. Exactly.
But all that being said, we're talking about weight. The bag that we're going to show you guys is going to be, you're going to question us talking about weight here. Move these. There's our trills up here. So, I mean, if you just compare the height difference in these two bags.
Yeah, there's quite a difference between this bag and this bag. The capability of this bag is going to by far outmatch this bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys can already tell, it's a decent height difference, okay? Let's lay that guy back down here. So this is Real Trees Pro Fishing Backpack 3700, okay? As you guys can tell, doing a little rotation around here. It's a big bag, okay? So I'm gonna put it on. Okay, this is nothing in it, guys. Nothing is in this backpack right now. Okay. Now, for reference, guys, I'm a big guy. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad on me. Doesn't feel too bad when you're first carrying it, but set it back down here. Let's talk about the bag itself. Okay, we're gonna start with the top here. Got this little clip thing that you turn into, if I can get it right. There.
Do it.
Turn it, comes undone, opens up the first 3700 box that is inside, okay? So ample storage right here, storage on the side, mesh pockets, storage here on both sides down. Okay, now, yeah, top of that, prior to you closing this, there's another zipper pocket. You open that, and that holds another 3700. So we're at 2 now, all the way right inside. Has got their camouflage inside. Now, once you close that, and you open up the main pockets here, this holds another 3 3700 boxes. So a total, guys, of 5 3700 boxes. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of weight that you can put in these boxes, guys. You guys look at my previous review on those Art Trail, their big bag that I did. That holds what? 7, I think, of 3700. That thing got heavy. So, on the side here, got more holes, a mesh pocket right here. Yeah.
Big pockets on the side too. You can store a lot of stuff in there. There's 2 of them. D-rings,
everything. But that's not the star of the show, is it?
Nope.
That's not why you got this bag to have us do a review, is it?
Nope.
You know, and you told me to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I couldn't figure out what he was talking about. Okay. He obviously told me not to look at the sticker here because it tells you what it is. Mm-hmm. I thought it was the holding capability. I thought it was the durable hard straps here. I thought it was the rugged bottom. You're like, nope. I don't know what it is. I couldn't figure. I thought it was this. You know, well, I thought it was an easy. Oh, of course it goes in easy now.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure it out. You know, holds 5 boxes. And it's got another place in here for more boxes. It looks like.
Yep.
And for whatever else, deep pockets 6 inside. So what was it? Since I can't figure it out.
So on the very, 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 very bottom of it.
Oh yeah, it's got a hard plastic shell.
Got a hard plastic shell, but there's 2 zippers. Undo these zippers, and voila, you have storage space for probably 4 to 5 sandwiches. If you were to do just sandwiches, or a sandwich, again, a nice sized bag of potato chips and 2 pops.
So reference, guys, this is a 16.9 ounce water bottle. That fits in there.
Yeah,
comfortably. And it closes.
And it closes.
So, let's do another reference here. This is my mystery tackle box. That fits in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
with room to spare.
So, the one thing this bag has that the rest of them kind of don't is a nice, sturdy, hard bottom. Yours has got the little rubber piece on the bottom.
Yeah.
Of course, this one's got like a little rubber mat. But this is a nice, hard bottom, guys.
And with the hard bottoms where we're located, Pacific Northwest, it rains a lot. So this hard bottom is going to be protecting all your gear inside. With this bag, the down draw too is when you set it on a wet dock or wet rocks, all that moisture is going to be sucked up into the bag and you're going to have more weight in your bag.
Yep. I mean, these little plastic things on the bottom really don't do much, do they?
No, they're just there for looks.
And then, so now, okay, so they have a nice little hard cardboard piece in here.
Yep.
Obviously, you don't want to lay it down with a whole bunch of weight.
Nope.
Okay. So, but here's the biggest concern that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like the bottom of that bag, which I can't believe I missed that when looking at it.
Yeah.
But 1, 2, 3, 4,
Lands
5. 5 3,700 boxes.
No, 6. Because that extra pocket, you can put another one.
Yeah. But generally comes with 5, so we'll go with 5.
Yeah.
So, my biggest concern about this bag is weight.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of weight that you're carrying around in this big bag.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, it's taller than this one,
Yep.
wider than that one, and it holds more.
Yes.
So my biggest question, besides some of the little tacky leather pieces here that I'm kind of afraid they're gonna end up breaking.
Yeah.
Everything else seems pretty solid for the backpack.
Yes.
For an bigger name brand backpack compared to Ozark Trail.
Yes.
Obviously, we don't have a Guggen bag here. We don't have another name brand here, so we can't really compare those. But comparing this one to Ozark Trail, there's a lot of positives to the bag and a lot of downsides.
Yes.
My biggest fear and downside is that if we load this thing up, it's going to weigh 80 pounds.
Yeah, could, yes.
So.
And all that weight could put stress on stitch points.
Yep.
Which, I mean, honestly, to be completely 100% honest, the stitch points look good. They look solid. I think you're going to get a lot of mileage out of this bag. Wet, dry conditions.
It's got the nice memory foam or gel on the back here.
Yep.
Breathable.
Impact.
Breathable.
Chill.
But my whole entire thing, is it worth getting this bag because it has this? I mean, I really do like that feature. Out of everything in this bag, that's probably my favorite feature on this bag. But is it really worth loading 3,700? Where are you going to go? That's my biggest question. With a bag this much, with this much tackle,
yeah,
is it in your go bag to go fishing everywhere? Is that what you turn it into?
Why not?
I mean, you're not going to just take this down to the coast and just go do surf fishing with it. You're not going to take it just to the lake to do lake fishing. I think this would have to be a go bag.
Yeah.
This has to be something that you have a box for each of your types of fish that you fish, or a kayak backpack.
Yeah.
And you put it on the boat.
Yeah.
But hiking back into a back trail with this backpack, I don't.
No.
That's gonna be too heavy.
Yeah.
Now that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me what your thoughts on it are.
I mean, I can see getting a phone call from a friend saying, "Hey, let's go fishing." You don't know where. You don't know what you're doing. You just grab this bag, you throw some sandwich, some food, and you're off and gone.
Okay. That makes sense, but couldn't you do the same thing with a little bag like that?
You could.
It's a little bag, 3,600. You could put 3 trays in here.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fit a sandwich and a drink and everything else like you can in that.
Yeah.
But wouldn't this make it easier go bag?
It would be, but what if you get to that special point and guess what? That lure that you would have had in this bag is not in that bag. You might not be taking that fish home that night.
That does, yeah. So, okay, if you had to pick, you got this bag that you use a lot.
Yeah.
You got the Ozark Trail, and of course you got a regular backpack, and now you have the Realtree Pro 3700.
Yeah.
Out of all 4 of these bags, of course we haven't reviewed other bags. Which bag would you pick? That would be your go-to, let's say, weekend camping, fishing, hiking, and go wherever bag.
That's tough. Man. I'd have to say probably Realtree, just because there's more space, bigger pockets than this one. I maxed this one out. If I had a backpack like this, I'd feel that I would have more options in this bag than this bag. Because right now, like I said, this bag's maxed out, and I'd have an extra pocket in the back to add extra gear.
Okay. And then it's like, you go to the backpack here, you go to the Realtree. I mean, in reality, these are go bag by themselves, but this one here is specifically made for steelhead fishing. That is what's inside I have in that bag.
Yeah.
So if we go out fishing and I grab, you go, hey, let's go hit some steelhead, and I grab the steelhead bag, and then we drive to a lake, I'm not going to do, I mean, I can make it work.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be the same if I grab, let's say, a trout bag. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if that's the case, that means I'm grabbing a trout bag, a steelhead bag, a bass bag.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing 5 different bags, trying to figure out which one's which, and then this one here, I can have, you know, trout, bass, surf, jetty, catfish, all inside of here.
Yep.
Be able to store stuff on the bottom.
Yep.
The really cool thing, though, I kind of like, I really do like the bottom pocket.
Yeah.
Is if I wanted, I could put my cell phone in a dry bag in there.
Yeah.
You know, and on top of that, too, I do like the colorway. I like the blue, I like the camo on it.
It's nice.
It is. So, it's a hard choice. It would be a hard choice for me, too.
Yeah.
We'd have to fill this bag up, and maybe that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We have to fill this bag up and do a full-on test review on this bag and find out.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, if you guys have tested this bag before or know anyone that has, leave a comment below. Also, comment below what bag you would choose, or if you have a backpack that you recommend. Oh, hold on. There is one downside to this bag that I found out.
Okay.
It does not have a rod holder.
That's right. It doesn't have a rod holder. Like this bag does have a rod holder.
This over here has a rod holder. Now, of course, the regular backpack doesn't.
Yeah.
But these two backpacks do.
Yeah. And if you're hiking, you want a rod holder to put your rod in to keep your hands free to catch yourself and stuff falling.
Yep.
One downside of the Ozark Trail rod holder, it's loosey-goosey. So if you have a bait caster or a spinning reel and you're hiking and you don't have this top little notch tightened, it's flopping around and it's just throwing everything off and your weight off, and it's very annoying because it's hitting you. It's hitting you.
Well, you got to make sure that you actually tighten it down. But you did tell me that bag, after use, now the Velcro is starting to slowly not work anymore.
Yes, and I would like to see a ratchet strap on the side. I may just unstitch it and glue a ratchet strap down here and rework it and seal it up and do it that way, because that thing's almost dust.
All right, guys. So that's our review on this Realtree Pro Fishing Bag 3700. If you guys have reviewed this bag and no one that has used this bag or anything, comment below, okay? And also, guys, comment below on what bag you would choose to be able to take out on the go, or whatever you guys would want to use it for. And also, comment below on what bag we should review next, or look into reviewing next, or recommendations on other items you guys want us to review. So please remember, hit that like button, guys. Share this video. Get that video out there, guys. And also stop by our Instagram. Show us some love over there, guys. And tight lines.